Hey guys, Marilla Vlogs here today, and we're going to be talking about the iPhone 7 and all the rumors with it. The release date is supposed to be September, the normal fall time. There could possibly be a 6S mini coming out too, and the iPhone SE could be coming out first. There's going to be possibly wireless charging, maybe screens on the side like the Galaxy Edge. Don't know for 100%. And they're getting rid of the headphone jack. They're going to add 2 lens cams, and it's going to be center. They're also going to have a better processor, the A10, and they're going to add a 2 to 3 gigabyte RAM, and they're adding a huge memory. They're getting rid of 16 gigabyte and adding 128 and 64, which is a crazy amount of storage. I don't think anyone's going to need that. They could be having a double carbon frame, and this would be 2 screen sizes, one probably around the size of the 5S, maybe the other at the 6, we don't know. And with the removal of the headphone jack, they're going to place another speaker. So those are all the rumors and facts, but now we're going to talk about what we want to see and what would make it good for us. So I'll let you talk first about what you want, and then I'll say what I want.
So what we might see, and a lot of people probably already know, that the new iPhone coming out is going to be the size of the iPhone 5S. And actually, I like that. My iPhone 6, I don't want to criticize on it. I have it right there in my bed, but I do like it. Referring to my last video that I talked about the iPhone 7, the thing that really bugs me is that for every Apple product that they talk about, they say, look at the new, nice design. Apple always talks about, really goes all out about their design, about how it's thin and looks nice. But then everyone always has to do what with their phone or iPod? Put a case on it, because you know why? Because it's going to break. I'm hoping that Apple will make more durable devices that are less scratchable, less bendable, less shatterable, less prone to being broken, so that people are not forced to pay more money to buy a case. That bugs me so much, because my iPhone's so thin and it bends so easily in my pocket. So I think it bent a little bit. I showed them in the last video that I did. But I'm hoping for that to be removed. Like you said, I don't know how thinner the iPhone's going to be. The camera, it's so thin that the camera has to stick out, because it can't fit in the iPhone because it's already thin as it is. So if Apple is trying to take that out, they're going to have to make it a little bit thicker, because the camera can only fit so much. And I don't know how much longer Apple is going to keep their devices having a sticked-out, bulgy camera, because that bugs me. That's like one of my #1 pet peeves about the 6, is the camera sticking out.
Yeah, and I love that it's going to be the size of the 5S, but I feel like they should find a thinness in between the 5S and the 5s and the 6. I feel like the 6 was too thin. It could bend easily, as Brennan was saying, and stuff like that. I feel they should make the glass maybe a little stronger. My 5 is indestructible. This thing is destroyed.
The case?
No, the phone. I once had the crappiest piece of plastic. I dropped it, accidentally ran over it with my hoverboard, and it's completely fine. My friend once dropped it face first on the street with nothing on it. They're really durable, and I like the 5S. That's probably my favorite model Apple's made so far. I once found this rumor picture, and it had screens on the sides. I think that'd be really cool. And I don't feel they should remove the headphone jack. I feel the wireless earpods would be cool, but removing the headphone jack is going to be really bad, because I feel like a whole bunch of people are going to lose their headphones. And now you have to go out and spend a ridiculous amount on expensive wireless headphones. I feel they should add the extra speaker, and if wireless charging does come out, which would be really nice, they could get rid of the charging cable if they wanted, and replace it with the headphone jack or something like that. I feel they should just add another speaker and keep everything else the same, because that'd be pretty good. Maybe on the sides or something. I feel they should move the power button back up onto the top, because I feel that's like more comfortable, and whenever I go on a 6, it's like awkward and stuff. I think the two cameras will be cool, and yeah, that's kind of it. I feel like 128 may be a little too much memory. I'll probably go for the 32 or something, but yeah, I think it's going to be cool, and that's my opinion on it. So, do you have anything else to say?
I guess I could talk about the prices. Like, the price of the iPhone 6. It's a pet peeve of mine. Apple is the definition, and I've said this many times, is the definition of expensive products. Maybe the other thing that Apple maybe can do is maybe lower the price, because right now the 6S and the 6 retail for $500 to $600 on the market, which is the most expensive phone now in existence. I'm hoping maybe that if Apple is really kind to their customers, they could at least maybe lower it by $100 or $200 more. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, that reminds me. I was watching a rumor video, and they said the SE will be a cheaper, more affordable phone for certain people. I think they said maybe around in between the $200 to $300 price range. So it won't be as nice with all the luxuries and stuff, but it'll be more like a 5, and it'll be more affordable, but it'll have the new processor, just not all the new wireless charging and stuff, luxuries like that. Go on.
Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to see, is that Apple will make their products cheaper for customers, because, Apple, they're always about creating hype, and their products always end up being ridiculously expensive. And Apple claims, because I asked them, why is your iPhone so expensive? And they say, because we're dealing with small parts. But you know what I didn't ask them? What about the iPod Touch? The iPod Touch is actually smaller than the iPhone 6. Yeah, it's about, I don't know how much exactly cheap, but it's $100, $200. That's so much cheaper. What about the iPod? The iPod is actually small, deals with small parts too. How come that one's not $600? That's my question to you, Apple.
Well, I feel that maybe since it's a phone, it has to be able to process high-speed internet and stuff like that. Maybe could be the reason. And it's just like newer. The iPhone 5 is a couple of years old, or a year old, and the 6 is new. It's what came out, and so when something's new, it has all this novelty, and people gotta get it.
Yeah, that's the other reason.
Gotta get it. And so if everyone's getting it, they're gonna, of course, raise the price up. Anyone would do the same thing in their position. Mm-hmm. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's our analysis on the iPhone 7, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out. You did good.